Greetings, Ian from RTO here. Welcome to another classic album review. And today we are looking at John Lennon's Double Fantasy. Now this album, of course, was his comeback album after he'd taken this 5 years hiatus to raise his son Sean. Fair play to Mr. Lennon. So this was released in November 1980, a few weeks before he was murdered. The recording sessions took place at the Hits Factory in New York City between August and October 1980. This album features songs from both John and Yoko. Other tracks were recorded from sessions and they went on the Milk and Honey album in 1984. So on this album we've got Mr. John Lennon, who sang and played guitar, piano, synthesizer and keyboards. Yoko Ono, vocals. Now that's debatable. We've got Earl Slick on guitars, Hugh McCracken on guitars, the brilliant Mr. Tony Levin on bass, George Small played keyboards and pianos, Andy Newmark played the drums, Arthur Jenkins on percussion, produced by Jack Douglas, John Lennon and Yoko Ono. Yes. Okay, first song, the brilliant Just Like Starting Over, one of my favourite songs on the album. I love the bell at the beginning. I've spoke about this song before. And then we get a thing called Kiss Kiss Kiss. Musically, really good. Good rock track. But I would really like to know who told someone that Yoko Ono could sing. They were lying to her. She can't sing for toffee. She ruined it. As soon as she opened her mouth. Yeah. So I'm not very keen on that one. Clean Up Time. Great track. Like most of the tracks that John sings, it's a really strong track. Like this one quite a lot. Give Me Something. There's one word. Well, there's a way you can describe this track. It's easy. One S HIT. Although I do like the guitar solo on it, and that's all I like about it. It's terrible. I'm Losing You. Like this track a lot. It's got a great bluesy sound to it. Love that sound, really good. I'm Moving On. I Wish You Would, Yoko, because it's not very good. Then we get Beautiful Boy, Darling Boy. Yeah, you're long allowed to write a song about your son, Sean. It's all right. Not a particularly favourite of mine, but it's okay. Let me get to side 2. My favourite track on the album, Watching the Wheels. What a track. My favourite track on this album. I love the song. I love the lyric. I just love everything about it. Let me get Yes, I'm an Angel. This is a Yoko Ono track, but it probably is the best song that she sang on this album. It's got a jazzy feel to it, and her sort of vocal on this really fits, so I don't mind that one. Then we get a classic, Woman, another track we can't say much about that. It's just a pure classic. Beautiful Boys, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Then we get Every Man Has... No, sorry, we get Dear Yoko. Song About His Wife. It's a good little rock track. Don't mind that one at all. Every Man Has a Woman Who Loves Him. You can keep this one, Yoko. You shouldn't have put it out. It's terrible. Hard Times Are Over. Why end a John Lennon album with a Yoko Ono vocal? The only good thing about this is the saxophone playing, and that's it. That's the album. Okay, I'll tell you now, this is definitely not my favourite John Lennon album. And in all honesty, I think the only reason this album actually did something because of what happened to him. I think this was, if he hadn't have been murdered, I think this has sank without a trace. Although the tracks that John sings on are brilliant. Whoever said that Yoko Ono was a musician was wrong. Okay, she was devoted to John, and I respect that, but yeah, you're not a musician, you're not a singer. I don't know. What should have happened is that this album, they should have just took all the good songs from this album and all the good songs from Milk and Honey and put that out as an album, because that album would have been cracking. That's what you're getting in the playlist today. You're getting the album that should have been, and it's got none of Yoko's stuff on it. It's just how I would have put the album up. So what did the critics think of this? There's enough of me saying how bad it was. It was largely negative, but obviously after 3 weeks of the album's release, Lennon was murdered, and some of the negative reviews by prominent critics were withheld from publication. The negative views actually focused on the idealism of Lennon and Yono's marriage. Stokes found the concept and the thing basically misogynist, and Kit Rachel's admitted annoyed by Lennon and Yono's assumption that lots of people cared deeply about them. We all cared about John, but we really wasn't keen on Yoko. But you know, when it comes to the reviews, you got Christie's Good Record Guide gave it an 8, All Music gave it 4 stars, Encyclopedia of Popular Music 3, Mojo gave it 3, Music Count 3.5 out of 5, Paste 3 stars, Q 3, Rolling Stone in 2010 gave it 5, the Rolling Stone Album Guide gave it 4, and Slant Magazine 3. It did do well in the charts. I mean, it got to number 1 in Australia, Austria, Canada, France, Japan, New Zealand, Norway, Sweden, the UK, and America. Went multiple platinums and golds all over the world. Went platinum here and 3 times platinum in America. Platinum in New Zealand, went platinum in Hong Kong, believe it or not, and France. As I said, not the best album, but the tracks from John Lennon are fantastic. And that's what I've sort of based my ranking on it, because I had to take it as a whole album. And the album is spoilt by the Yoko Ono tracks, without a doubt. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 6.5. Okay, that's all for today. What have we got for you tomorrow? Well, we've got a sort of a part 1. Someone's asked me to do Alice Cooper. Yeah, great, love Alice Cooper. But there's so many, I didn't do it all together. So what tomorrow you'll get in is the Alice Cooper Band. I'm going to rank the albums of the Alice Cooper Band, and the following week you will get the solo stuff. Easy way to split it up. And then tomorrow we've got a very special retro ranking. On Thursday marks the 45th anniversary of the death of Mark Bolan. So I thought I'd do something in memory of Mark. We've already done a retro ranking on Mark, so I thought, what can I do? And I thought, I know, I will do the deep cut tracks of Mark Bolan. So everything in this ranking is all album stuff. You won't see a single in sight. So it's all the deep cuts. So if you're a really big T-Rex fan, that is one for you. Okay, have a great day everybody, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.